Welcome to Benny and Beyond in Italy.
In this video, we take a dip in some natural hot springs, immerse ourselves in the incredible Roman history, and learn to cook Italian, making both pasta and pizza.
What are we doing this morning?
This morning we are heading to a small village or town, I'm not quite sure, called Bagni San Filippo. Excuse me, probably butchering the name. And there are supposed to be these gorgeous hot springs there with calcium carbonate deposits, so we're going to see if we can find them, fingers crossed. We're about 40 minutes away, so we've got a bit of a drive before we get there.
Just parked up at a little paint display on the road, and we've got to be close because I can smell it.
Oh my god, see it? Oh my god.
It's right there. Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's eggy.
My goodness.
Wow. We've been to Iceland and there are parts of the country where you drive through where it's mega eggy. Like, it's just egg central. But that there was stronger than anything I smelt in Iceland. White whale, huge calcium carbonate deposit, and the locals here and sort of like the council are trying to preserve this, so you can't actually go onto this or touch it or bathe in this area beneath it because they're trying to preserve it. But how cool does that look? What an interesting formation. As you can tell by my ratty hair now, we had a good time, didn't we?
It was really good. It was nice. The water wasn't hot, it was warm.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I wouldn't have enjoyed it if it was hot, I don't think, because it's quite warm today.
Yes, yeah. So it's nice as well getting out.
Yes.
And not being freezing.
Yes, exactly. And on the website that I looked on, we were forewarned that this would cost us €2 per adult to do. Yeah,
but there was 3 smaller pools.
Yes.
And then €2 to get like the larger ones.
For the better pools almost. I was happy to pay €2. That doesn't bother us at all. However, we have arrived and no one has come for our money. There's nobody here.
No, there's no booths or anything.
There's nothing. So I'm not sure if it's now free.
Yeah.
But as of filming this, it is free to come here.
Yes, and there's quite a lot of options.
Yeah, you got loads of like little pools where you and like say us two could have like a little private little pool together. There are bigger pools, there's pools with waterfalls, there's all sorts.
It's a nice free activity to do. You know, it's like an hour or so, hour, 2 hours out your day for free. I think it's well worth it.
Bon appetit.
Thank you very much.
Going then?
Going well. I think it looks pretty good considering it's homemade.
Homemade?
Yeah.
Swear?
Yep.
So we have made it to our first destination of the day. This is Hadrian's Villa. And it was built in 120 AD. It's like the most complex Roman villa built, and you can pay to go in and walk around the site and have a little look around.
Yeah, we got recommended this by someone we know actually.
Yeah, a family friend.
Yeah, so we've heard good things about it, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just paid.
Yep.
It was €12 each, €24 for both of us. But if we were part of the European Union, it would cost us €2.
Yes.
So that's fun.
Thanks Brexit once again.
That's fun.
So if you are from the European Union, you can get in here for €2 each, which is a great price. That's if you're between 18 and 25.
Yes.
So
Well, I mean, that's well worth it.
it is, yeah.
So it's very quiet here. It's just a couple of 2-3 tour guides at the moment, at least. It seems like we've picked a good time and a good day to do it.
I mean, this is a Friday though. I expected it to be quite busy. Maybe because it's so hot today.
Maybe.
People don't want to do it. It's 26 degrees.
It is toasty.
The first stop is the 3D plastic model showing the extent of the villa built by the Emperor Hadrian. The villa is the most complex ever built. It had over 30 buildings of elegant Roman architecture, combining elements from Egypt, Greece and Rome, along with large gardens and recreational areas to form the ideal city. Despite the obvious ruin of the buildings, it is still very well preserved and fascinating to see. It took us about 3 hours to walk the site, and we arrived late afternoon, but morning is probably best to avoid the heat, as it's all outside, but there are multiple drinking fountains on site.
So far, this is definitely a well worth experience.
I'm really glad we ended up coming here. This is so cool, so fascinating to see. A lot of it is ruins, but there is enough here that you can fully get a picture of what it looked like, can't you?
Definitely. So what are your thoughts here?
Wow, it pretty much sums it up. I didn't expect it to be this grand. When you hear the word villa, in English anyway, you think of like a smaller, much smaller than this, house, maybe a mansion at most, but this is vast, like nothing I've seen before. It's more comparable to a gated community, I would say. Like they had baths here, they had a library, a hospital. Surely that's more comparable to a commune of sorts, but it's so impressive. You can just see the time taken to build this. It's incredible.
So that large building behind me, it's the grand baths. We just walked through the small baths, which is the more luxurious version, but that's just the baths. Look at the size of it. Okay, final thoughts. Well worth it,
Yes.
especially if it costs you only €2.
Yeah, definitely come here if it only costs £2. If you are interested in Roman history, if you are interested in Italy's history, I think this is a brilliant place to come. And considering that this is from 120 AD, the preservation is brilliant. And we've been to worse places than this that are from a lot more recent.
And costs a lot more.
Yes, that's very true. And we've come here on a lovely day and it's quiet. There are some tour groups around, but on the whole I expected this to be a hot spot and it doesn't seem to be. It's a Friday, the sun's out, so I would have thought it would be busy. It's super easy to walk this, and there's all these amazing information boards. They give so much context to what you're looking at, and they provide images of what previous historians and architects thought it looked like, so you can gain more of an image than just looking at the ruins. I think it provides quite a well-rounded experience.
I think so.
Yeah, like you're not just like, is that something? But yeah, if you are coming to Italy, I'd recommend coming here. I know you can get day trips from Rome as well. Driving in Rome is...
madness.
Yeah, no joke, honestly. I have a banging headache from concentrating. Oh, Italian drivers, man, you're mad.
Just off your rocker.
Yeah, oh wow. We've managed to get to our paid parking area in Rome. It's not in Rome, it's on the outskirts of Rome.
It's close to transport,
Yes.
bus, train, so we can easily get in and out, and we have 24-hour parking here.
Yes.
It's nothing to write home about.
No, it's basically like a big parking lot. There is an area with electricity,
Which is quite nice.
over the other side, but over where we are, because we opted for no electricity, we don't use it. It's €15 for the 24 hours, and we are parked sort of just like part of the lot, like we're not in our own area kind of thing.
Morning.
And welcome to Rome.
Well, we've had a very productive morning so far.
We definitely have.
So the Colosseum, it's in the Trevi Fountain.
Yeah, and now we are going in this restaurant behind us, and we are going to be doing a 2-hour fettuccine pasta making class. Super excited. So we'll show you that now. Hopefully they turn out alright and they're edible. We were recommended this class by our friends. You can find it on Get Your Guide. It'll all be linked in the description so you can check it out. You're led through an 1.5-hour class by an instructor. They teach you all about the pasta you are making and the techniques you use. We have never made our own pasta before, so we loved it. It was so fun, and we enjoyed learning about the nuances to making it. Reese was a lot better at rolling his dough and got more pasta out of it than I did. We then chose our sauce. I went for carbonara and Reese chose pesto. Let me tell you, this is the best carbonara I have ever had. It was amazing. Right, where are we about to go now?
We decided it was worthwhile to have a quick stop at Vatican City. So why not? We're not going in any of the museums. A lot of them you have to pre-book, and this was a kind of last-minute idea, I guess. So we're just having a walk around and explore, see what we can do for free.
believe that all of these seats here are for when the Pope does the papal audience on a Wednesday and people can come in and listen to him do readings. Absolutely hundreds of them. They stretch right across the middle of the square here. Arrived at our spot for this evening, so we thought we would sort of reflect on the day we've had, didn't
Bit of
we?
a breakdown.
Yes. What a day. I think we've had a brilliant day.
Definitely with a non-stop day.
Oh yes, definitely.
Try to make the most out of it, and we only had the one day in Rome.
So after leaving Rome, we headed back to the van at the secure parking, and we had a little wash, hence we've changed outfits.
Yeah.
And I think we're only about 20-25 minutes from the city now at this park up.
About 25-30 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. And tomorrow's plan is to head towards Naples. So I think, honestly, I'm knackered now. I think we're just going to chill for the rest of the evening.
Chill, small dinner. Probably, I'm not even sure what we're going to have. May not even be recording worthy.
No.
So it may just be chill out, watch something, play some games, and go to bed.
Yeah, I think it will be, to be
Knackered.
honest. Yeah, I'm drained. Van life, baby.
You've been asking for beans on toast. A little bit of home, isn't it?
Exactly.
Home.
Not really long time no see. It is for us, but for you guys it will have been maybe 10 seconds. Today we are having a relaxing day, aren't we?
Such a full-on day yesterday.
Yeah.
Today our goal is to just drive 3 hours.
Yeah, nearer to Naples. That's all we're trying to do today.
So we've been driving about an hour and a half, and we've stopped at this lovely spot.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's very, very windy.
Yeah.
So it's too windy to get into the sea.
Gutted.
Which is a shame. So there's no one in the sea, not even many people on the beach. So we're just parking up, enjoying the views, having some lunch before we crack on.
So we actually didn't film much this morning. We were in a massive rush to leave our free camper area that we stayed at last night because we had about an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get to this spot, which is a 24-hour paid motorhome parking area outside of Naples. We like using these when we visit cities, don't we?
Yeah, it's just, especially with the ZTLs in Italy, it's easier to park outside and get the bus in.
Yeah. So our plan for today is to explore Naples. We don't have much on the books, but one thing we do have, which we are very excited about, is...
We're making pizzas. Oh, I can't wait.
We've just got back to the parking now. We also had to stop at the shop and get some little bits, but we managed to get 2 buses into the city and 2 buses back out. I would say if you are doing van life in Italy and you want to get in and out of the cities, this is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Because it is ETLs,
Although
unless you're Euro
yeah.
compliant.
The buses are extremely unreliable though, so
Yes.
just bear that in mind.
Yeah, they either don't turn up or they drive past.
Yes.
Which is lovely.
But Naples itself,
Not a fan.
not great. What I won't lie to you, it's very dirty.
Yeah.
But the pizza class,
Oh, it was
that was
brilliant.
great.
We
That was
had
really
a great
good.
time. So it was sort of split in 2 halves. So the first half we did like dough making, and then you actually don't get to use your dough because the dough needs to prove for like 6 hours or
Yeah.
overnight for it to have the right like consistency.
but they
to be
teach you the
used.
techniques.
Yes, they teach you all the techniques. You make a dough and then they put that dough aside to be used tomorrow for other pizzas. Then they give you a different dough which you then make into your pizza. So you get like both sides of the process. There's just the little bit in between where it's not your dough. Good, the pizzas were so nice. I'm not a fan of a margherita. I think it's a little bit boring. However, Italian margherita is different. The tomato sauce is so sweet, isn't it?
Yes, it's like we were talking to the chef about it. We were saying like it's just like the
And then, honestly, we had a little walk around before the pizza class, so we just decided to get the bus back.
yeah.
We weren't too impressed with Naples. From our experience, we are still here, quite dirty. There's a lot of rubbish everywhere and it's a little bit run down, unfortunately, which is a shame. But again, that's our experience. You may have a different one of Naples, but I would recommend doing the pizza class. Again, same as the pasta class, I will leave all the information below because it was brilliant and we had a great time.
Well worth it.
Much harder than making pasta.
Yeah, I don't know. Although we were the only people struggling.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just inept or something.
Who's by there then?
It's my friend. Hey yo.
What did you call him?
I don't know how to say good boy in Italian, so I just said Benny. And then he looked a bit like, what? So I said, what's boy? And he went, just say boy. So I went, Benny boy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next video, we visit the incredible Pompeii, the beautiful Amalfi Coast, and then things take a turn.